Hello, good morning students of class 6. Hope you have completed all your worksheets and classwork in time of unit 1 and unit 2. Now, today we would start with a new chapter, that is unit 3, Fiber to Fabric. By the end of the lesson, you would be able to learn these topics. What is the different varieties in fabrics, what is fiber and which are its different types, some plant fibers in detail like cotton and jute, spinning cotton yarn, yarn to fabric, and what is the history of clothing material. In today's part, we would study first two topics, variety in fabrics and fiber. So we would start with our first topic, that is variety in fabrics. In the market, we see a large variety of clothing material. So whenever you enter any shop, you would see the different types of materials like wool, cotton, silk or synthetic. These are the most common material you would see. So when you look at any fabric, it seems a continuous piece. Now look at it very closely. What do you notice? You would notice that fabric is made up of number of yarns. You have to take a piece of cotton fabric as shown in the first figure and try to find a loose thread or yarn at one of the edges and try to pull it out either with your hand or by using the needle. A fabric, so you would see that a fabric is made up of number of yarns that are arranged together. Fiber. So when you take out a yarn from a piece of cotton fabric, that see this first figure, they have taken out the yarn from a piece of cotton fabric. Now you have to place this yarn on the table and try to press one end of the yarn with your thumb, scratch the other end of the yarn along its length with your nail as shown in the figure 1. Do you find that at this end the yarn splits up into thin strands as shown in figure 2? The thin strands of thread that we see are made up of still thinner strands called fibers. Thus, fabric is made up of yarns and yarns are made up of fibers. So, there are mainly two types of fibers. First is natural fiber and second is man-made or synthetic fibers. We would start with the first one, that is natural fiber. The fibers which are obtained from plants and animals are called natural fibers. Cotton, wool, silk, jute are the examples of natural fibers. So those fibers which are either obtained from plants or animals are called natural fibers. So cotton and jute are example of fibers obtained from plants. See this first figure. Cotton is obtained from the cotton plant and jute is obtained from the jute plant. Wool and silk fibers are obtained from animals. Wool is obtained from fleece of sheep or goat. It is also obtained from hair of rabbits, yak or camels. Silk fiber is drawn from the cocoon of silkworm. Silkworm is a small insect. Then second is man-made fiber or synthetic fiber. Fibers which are made from chemical substance which are not obtained from plants and animals, they are called the man-made or synthetic fibers. Example, polyester, nylon, acrylic. See this figure, all these are obtained from chemical substance. So they are called as synthetic fibers. Now read these topics from textbook.